Yes, they're not real.
Not real.
Actually, that one is by the window, but the big one on the other side, it's fake. It's not real.
Where do you live?
I live in the UK.
UK.
Yeah, not far from Manchester. Yeah. Yeah, I see we have another student has joined. Hello to the new student. I don't know if that's the real name.
It's has a meaning in I can't see the whole name. I can check.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Unfortunately, I have some problems with my microphone. My name is Tas, so this is my nickname. So just don't pay attention.
Okay. So your name is Taz.
Tas.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that name?
Stas.
S-T-A-S?
Yes, it's like this.
Stas. Okay, lovely. Hope I can remember that. Yeah. Okay, so Stas, where are you from? Your microphone is muted. We can't hear you, Stas.
Yeah, I had some problems.
Okay, it's better now.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yep, now I can hear you.
Unfortunately, I have some problems with my microphone. I don't understand why, because with the Skype there is no problems. So I'm from Moscow. I've seen a lot of videos with you on your channel. You had a great job. I really like your accent.
Thank you. I'm a celebrity now.
Yeah, yeah. 75 subscribers on YouTube. I'm the one from there. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you've also watched some of my videos. Excellent. Yeah. Very good. And how did you find out?
I love a lot Lingua and nice. I know about live teachers, but I don't like it that there is a lot of Americans because I don't like American accents. And then I found you. It was beautiful. It was great because you had a really great accent, but I thought that you are from America and you're trying to be British, but then I find you from Australia.
Yes.
Yeah. And I can't say that you have British accent or you have Australian accent, but you have a great spell, and I like your English. It's cool.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very flattered. I'm very flattered. I'm blushing now. I'm getting red.
Cool.
That's very nice. Thank you very much for those kind words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Moscow. I'm working as a line manager in a company which produce white and black techniques and mobile phones. And I want to improve my English. And I have some lessons on Skype with English guy. He's from Leeds, not from Manchester. And so for me, it's interesting to be here.
Cool. And how do you like his accent?
He's really good.
Yeah, good. As you know, in England there are quite a few different accents.
Yeah, I know. Like from Newcastle, I don't how they I can't remember, but I know that somebody can't communicate with each other because it's a dialect really strong. Like from Newcastle, I can't remember the name. Yeah, his name is Dave, and he has academic British, and I can't understand him, and he is spelling what's really cool. So
that's good.
Yeah. Jody, yeah, I remember Jody.
Jody accent, yeah, from Newcastle. Yeah. We have many. There are many here in the UK. You have the Scottish one.
Yeah.
God help those who can understand Scottish.
Yeah.
No, they're lovely people. It's just that for learners of the English language, they might struggle a little bit. Some might like it. I don't know. Then we have the Liverpool accent, the Scouser accent.
Never.
You haven't heard of that accent before?
Could you demonstrate a little bit?
I might do a very bad job at that. But if you YouTube
Okay.
Wayne Rooney, you know Wayne Rooney, the football
Yes,
player?
of course. Yeah.
He has that accent. Or Steven Gerrard from Liverpool. I don't know if you follow football.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, Stevie G, Steven Gerrard. His accent is pure Scouser, very
So,
Liverpool.
I will check it.
Yeah, for me personally, I think that was one of the most unusual accents. Personally, coming from Australia, because I lived in Liverpool for 8 months, and so I got to know quite a few Scousers. Okay. Any hobbies? What hobbies do you have, Stas?
It's a difficult question. I like to play basketball. I'm trying to Muay Thai, to go on Muay Thai. I'd like to self-educate it with English. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of cinema. I see a lot of cinema, so I got a lot of interests. But I can't say that it's a hobby. I think a hobby that's you spend a lot of your free time and you kind of professional in this, like this. But I'm not a professional basketball player. I'm not a professional Muay Thai boxer. It's just I'm trying to spend my time for this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's like a hobby then. Yeah. All right, lovely. Yeah, I did a little bit of martial arts, or mixed martial arts, MMA we call it, while I was in Australia, but not as much as maybe yourself. It's very, very demanding. It's very not, I would say, dangerous. Maybe if you're competing, it might be dangerous, but
because for me it's like just, I don't know, for physical culture, some physical to get fit. I don't know. It's not for me professional. I don't want to competition. So it just get sporty because it's cool, it's healthy, and
yes,
necessary.
Yeah, definitely so. To keep fit and to keep healthy and physically active. That's very good. I have to agree with you. Yeah.
And I think you must to spend it's with efficiency, because I don't like fitness. I can understand the point. I don't want to have a beautiful body. I don't know. I don't want to have friends from fitness. But some box, I don't know. It's you will have physical activities, and maybe you can defend yourself in some extremal situation. I don't know. So it's useful. That's
absolutely,
why
yeah.
I chose this.
Yeah, very beneficial for self-defense and so on, and just keeping fit in general.
Yeah, you understand me.
Yeah, I understand you perfectly. All right, thank you very much, Stas. Very nice to meet you. It's my pleasure.
It's
so I think I haven't welcomed our lovely other student, Harisma, but there was another name, I believe. Was it?
Yes,
Lydia?
My name is Lydia. Yes,
Lydia.
you
I remember.
me. Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
I'm very flattered.
Yeah. Welcome. It's really nice to see you. And how was your day? How was your weekend?
It's not weekend. We start in Russia. We start working. It was my first day after long vacation, and of course it was so difficult because many co-workers and colleagues so relaxing after so long holidays. Yes, and they have bad mood. I think very. Irritated maybe because they must begin again working, not only resting.
Yeah, it's back to reality.
Yes.
Back to reality. So it's hard to get into the routine of everyday life again. Yeah.
Yes.
I totally understand what you're saying. And I think Evgeny was smiling and he knew what you were saying as well.
Yes, I have the same situation here.
Okay.
So today for everyone's back to work today, right? Today was the first day.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 12th. Okay. Yeah, for me it was last week, so I've already finished 1 week. So I'm kind of back to normality. I've already become accustomed to the usual things. Yes. Okay. So Stas is a new student, and so is Evgeny. So Lydia, tell us a little bit about yourself, so they can get to know you a bit as well.
Okay. I'm from Moscow, Russia, and I graduated University of Psychology and Pedagogy. And during 4 years, I was working at school as a teacher. Then I changed my field, and also there was many occupation in my life so unpredictable stuff. Recently, I have been working as a personal assistant. If you know what does it mean, it's like maybe it's like secretary, but I have more duty and responsibilities.
Oh, I see.
And what else? What about my hobbies? As many people, I like reading, but I can't stand green books. Green, it's okay. Green books, where a lot of blood, pain, cruelty. I don't like it. The brutal plot is not my soul talks. And I also like watching video of my favorite bloggers on YouTube. Those videos are telling about traveling, life abroad, beauty, handmade, and when I have inspiration, I like doing handmade sometimes. And I'm quite inquisitive, and so secrets and riddles of universe, mystery of our world, and just scientific discoveries as well. All of this captivates me. But main object of my attention remains studying video in English, like grammatical vocabulary. This learning takes plenty of spare time. But I'm not a blue stocking. Yes, and what else? I collect splendid scans in beautiful perfume bottles. That's all. Yes, if I have got a chemistry education, maybe I would be a perfumer. Who knows?
Wow. So many skills, so many hobbies.
Yes. That's all.
That's really nice. Thank you very much. I don't think you have said this many things last time in your first introduction.
Not everything first time.
Right? Yeah, it's good. Every time. This is what I like, you know. Every time we have new students, you know, joining, the older students have to, you know, say the introduction again and again. So
they can improve their story.
Of course, you can always perfect your introduction. This is exactly why we do these things, you know. All right, that's great. Thank you very much, Lydia.
Thank you.
Okay, Evgeny, I believe you didn't get a chance to really introduce yourself totally, so.
Totally.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it totally because I want to leave something for next lessons.
Yes, that's fine.
To unveil my story part by part. But as for me, I also live in Moscow. I work in an IT company, so I have my own IT company. And you speak about hobbies. I like to read books. Nowadays, it's mostly not story books, like, but more about self-development, about something like this. but not always. Sometimes I read uh, books, storybooks as well.
Hmm.
And as for hobbies, I also start to practice Muay Thai, like Stas. It happened
Oh,
last
cool.
year.
Wow.
And I really like it. So I have my trainings 3 times a week now.
Cool.
And I also don't have aim to take part in competitions. Also, I'm doing this for to have a good fit, and
Mhm.
it's interesting activity. And also, another my hobby now is horse riding, more exactly dressage. So I also really like it and do it quite often now. So it takes a lot of my time. So I think that's all.
Very good. So you like horse riding. This is something you you took on quite recently, yes?
Yeah, it also happened. I tried. I had to try to start it many times through my life, but in the last year, in 2014, I managed to start doing this regularly,
Hmm.
and so I'm improving now.
Good. And do you have your own horse?
Not yet, because I'm in the future. If I continue, I will have to buy my own horse.
Hmm.
But now I have rent. I rented half a week. It's called half a week of horse.
Hmm.
So you pay some fixed amount of money and you have right to use the horse for 3 days a week.
Oh, so you're renting the horse.
I rent in half of a horse.
Half a horse. Yeah, that's funny.
Yes.
And so what kind of a horse is it? What breed? Because I know.
It's Traken. Traken kind, but I don't know. Do you know? It's quite adult,
Hmm.
so it's experienced one,
Hmm.
and so it's very good for education. So he
I
is
see.
14 years old.
Oh wow. So it's a
But
very mature horse.
not very mature. It's actually in big competition in Olympic Games. It's ideal age for horses,
Oh wow.
but not in this case. But horses can start walking at when they reach 6, 7 years old. So that's
Mm.
optimal age.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally I haven't had much experience with horses, but that's something that I would like to also, um, be involved in the near future. You see, I spent 2 years in Egypt, and horses there are very,
Hmm.
admired. They really enjoy having horses, especially Arabian horses, which are not as big, but they're quite fast and quite wild
Yeah.
and quite expensive as well. But yeah, it all comes down to what you prefer and what kind of activities you want to do with a horse. But yeah, that's great. All right, Yevgeny, thank you very much.
You're
Now,
welcome.
I think all of you have, you've watched my introduction, I believe, yeah?
I'm watched. Yeah.
You've seen my videos, at least one of them.
Yeah.
And Lydia, I don't want to introduce myself again because it's going to go on forever. And we want to get started with the lesson, and we have one viewer in the lobby watching us patiently. Waiting, come on, start the lesson already. So I think we'll get started, huh? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course we
Yes.
can. Let's
All right.
start it.
Lovely. And it's good, when we do these introductions, it's like Evgeny said, gives you practice of introducing yourself, and we get to know your secrets. Sometimes, they might slip out, and also look, who would have known? Evgeny and Stas both like Muay Thai. Muay Thai, yeah?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, sorry, yeah. Which is the Thai boxing, isn't it?
Yeah, Thai boxing, like
Thai
kickboxing.
boxing. Yeah, like kickboxing, yeah. So there you go. And we become, you know, friends. It's like a big family, isn't it? Yes. Okay, guys. So today we're gonna have a discussion about a topic which is quite interesting. Yeah, the end of sushi. We all know what sushi is. Yeah.
What do you know?
Yeah, it's a very nice, you know, it's type of food from Japan. So what I'll do, I will play the audio file. Okay, so you can listen to it, and after that we'll, you know, have a look at some questions and vocabulary as well. Okay, all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Okay, lovely. I think it might be better if you can, you know, switch your microphone off or maybe mute it at the very top. Yeah, so you can hear everything clearly. Okay, thank you.
This podcast is brought to you by ESLLibrary.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Tara Benwell, the host of ESL Library's mini podcasts for English learners. Today's podcast comes to you from our Discussion Starters section. The end of sushi? It's only a matter of time. What is your favorite type of sushi? Do you prefer tuna, salmon, or halibut? Maybe you don't have a thing for raw fish. Perhaps barbecued trout or grilled prawns sound more appetizing. Approximately 1 billion people rely on some form of seafood as their main source of protein. As the human population grows, fish populations steadily decline. Marine biologists warn that all types of fish could go extinct within a few decades if we continue overfishing. An early example of overfishing took place in the 1800s. Humans began killing whales for lamp oil. As humans learned new ways to fish in the 20th century, demand for protein-rich food increased. Commercial fisheries began to take the place of local fishermen. Before long, consumers were able to choose from a wide variety of seafood from all over the world. As fish populations decrease, commercial fishing fleets come up with new ways to find and catch fish. Today, commercial fishing companies use massive nets and hunt for fish in deeper parts of the oceans. Some large ocean fish, such as bluefin tuna, have declined by 90% in recent years. Birds, bears, and other animals that rely on fish for food are dying off too. Unsustainable fishing methods are largely to blame for this environmental disaster. For every pound of fish that makes it to the grocery store or restaurant, approximately 5 pounds of bycatch gets thrown back overboard. This marine life that is caught unintentionally often dies before returning to the water. In addition to this wastage, approximately 20 to 45% of fish that is caught for food goes uneaten. Some fish spoils en route, while other fish is wasted at the restaurant or dinner table. How can the average seafood lover help prevent a mass extinction of marine life? Fish farms may not be the answer. It takes about 5 kilograms of captured fish to feed 1 kilogram of farmed salmon. Environmentalists recommend other solutions, such as reducing consumption and buying local seafood. People can also support fishing laws and marine sanctuaries. Teaching kids and youth about overfishing and the destruction of the food chain may be the most important thing to do. Should we take kids to aquariums to do this? For questions and activities and a full
Okay, so that was it. So now we'll get straight into our PDF. The end of sushi. Did that ever cross your mind? I wonder. So before we look at the warm-up questions, I'd like us to ponder over this statement here. Evgeny, could you read this statement, please?
One of the world's largest travel nets could encircle more than a dozen Boeing 747 jetliners at its opening.
Yeah. Just imagine the size of this. Yeah, one of the largest trawl nets could encircle more than a dozen Boeing 747 jetliners at its opening only. Wow. Yeah.
Trawl means net. It's a device to catch fish. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's like a trawl net. So. Yeah.
And what does it mean at its opening?
At its opening. Maybe I'll show you a picture of it. Let's see. So if you look at some images.
It should be very large net.
Yes.
Pretty tough task. Do you all understand what the girl talking about? Because for me it was a little difficult. Maybe I understand 30%, maybe 40%, but not more.
That's fine.
I think.
Go ahead.
In the beginning, I understood all, but then no, not all.
We have some written practice because if maybe there is some sound and there is some written practice for this task, but we don't have the text of this of this girl.
You mean you'd like some written practice, some written tasks?
No, because as I said, for me it's pretty tough, and there is text. Maybe for according this interview of the girl, according the story about fishing, or they have.
So, Stas, maybe I think as for me I understand, or not everything, but maybe 70%.
Okay,
so if you want, maybe I can retell because it's not too much information in the story. She repeats one idea from one side and from another.
General idea, I understand it. There is a lot of problem, but okay, I just forget about this. Okay, it's a really big net. Yeah, it's really.
Yeah. So if you didn't understand most of the, what you heard, that's fine. This is why, we will go through the text again. You will read it yourself, and we will go through the vocabulary as well. Because yeah, definitely. Because this is the first time for you. Maybe you haven't seen one of these the way we do it. But see the PDF that I opened to you earlier. This is the one where we'll go through everything in detail. Don't worry about that.
Okay, cool, great.
Yeah, no problems. Yeah. So this is the big net, and the opening would be, if you can see right here. Or maybe if I open a larger picture.
So it means that full when it is full of fish at the opening.
Yeah, when it's full from the very top. See the opening, which is here at the very beginning.
Okay, so it's clear.
Yeah. So not at the end because it's quite small. If you can see, I don't know. I'll try and make it bigger. See here, it's quite small. So it's the opening of it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay. So let's go back into the PDF. So let's discuss some of these warm-up questions. So I'm sure you enjoy eating seafood.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, does anyone not like seafood?
I do like.
I like shrimps and fishes, salmon. But not so. I'm not eager about sushi because it's how to say it's
raw.
It's not cooking.
Raw. Yeah.
Raw inside. Raw. It's not. I think it's sometimes dangerous.
Yeah.
We can have, in this case, special worms.
Yeah.
Worms? Yes.
If we use worms, if we use this raw fish.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with Lydia. Yeah.
Yeah. So not every raw meat or seafood definitely is not going to be healthy. Yeah. Evgeny, you're going to say something?
I want to say that Lydia is a rare girl nowadays because almost everybody
Yes, yeah.
crazy about sushi.
I think
Yeah.
Lydia is a smart girl. That's why.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, some like it, some don't like it, some are more concerned, because of the like Lydia explained. So yeah, I personally like it. I like it, especially the wasabi. The wasabi that's really hot and spicy.
Yeah,
It's like a green
yeah.
paste.
It's a good way to save ocean life. You can eat more wasabi and less sushi.
Yeah, if you can take it, if you can take it without dying. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the second one. Do you think our oceans will still be full of fish 50 years from now?
It depends on how many people will inhabit the Earth.
Ah, very good point.
If something happens and the number of inhabitants are dramatically reduced, then probably we will have increase of fish in
Very good.
ocean.
Yeah, God forbid we don't want another world war, do we? Or anything like that. So yeah, that's a good point. So depending on the human population,
It's not necessarily world war. It can be some disease.
can be exactly any epidemic or any disease or anything like that, or who knows? Yeah, maybe a big accident. Many factors. You're right. But generally, if it goes on like it is,
I think it depends of human responsibility because it's damaged the ecology of Earth, and if the human will trying to get more farms with not naturally, I don't know, it will be okay. So it's not be a big problem. So that's the answer. Do you think our oceans will still be full of fish? If we reduce natural добычу, как сказать сейчас?
If you reduce our consumption of eating fish, maybe, or
consumption.
Yeah, and we will produce by self in home farms, like said the girl. I think it would be normal because fish is good.
And now it's a problem. I mean, garbage inside of water, like microplastic, and many fishes died because of
oil,
dirty environment.
Because of waste and garbage.
Yes.
I think were you there when I did this other discussion starter? It was about ocean garbage. I think Lydia, you were in that lesson, weren't you? And you learned about microplastics. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
You remember? I like it. Good.
I watched this in YouTube.
Oh, you've seen it on YouTube. You watched it.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so what are the environmental dangers of overfishing? Like you said, you mentioned one of them.
So
it's not really overfishing, but it's more to do with garbage.
But when we do overfishing, it impacts all the sea life.
Yes.
Because there is a feeding chain, and if you diminish one kind of fish, it impacts dramatically some other kind of fish which are connected with this kind of fish. Excellent. So, for example, if you kill or tunas. Not only tunas will die, but many other kind of fish also will die.
Yeah, like a butterfly effect, because it's a system, and we just communicate all our ecological system. So it's a big problem, and we will have a lot of dangers with overfishing.
Very true. Well explained. Yeah, thank you, Evgeny and Stas. That's very true. Very correct. Okay, let's keep it going then. So here are the 10 words that we're going to look at, or group of words. So what we do, we need to match them, okay, to the correct meanings on the right. Okay, because they're not in the right order. So let's see. First one, Evgeny, you can start.
Have a thing for. I think it's D, the intake for use or something. Is it?
No.
No.
I
Sorry.
thought too that it's D. Strange.
To have a
Let me go
thing
away.
for. To have a thing for something or someone.
To have a liking for thing, person, subject.
Ah, very good, Lydia. To have a liking for a thing, person, or subject. So none of you have heard this before?
No.
No, in this meaning, no.
This is like an idiom. This is an idiom, actually. To have a thing for something, to have a thing for someone. You know, it means that you you like something or someone. So if I say, oh, I have a thing for Lydia, that means I like her, yeah?
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah, she doesn't like sushi, so she'll have a long life.
Yeah, and she find correct answer.
Yeah. Yeah, she always gets the right answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you might, like fishing. You have a thing for fishing. You really enjoy it, you like it. So, Evgeny, how would you use this? Give me an example, please.
I have a thing for sushi.
That was too easy.
And I also have a thing for smart teachers.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Or you have a thing for horses lately.
Okay.
Yeah, you enjoy horse riding. Yeah. Okay, very good. Let's keep going. Lydia, number 2.
Appetizing, maybe looks good to eat.
Aha, yes. Looks good to eat. Appetizing. Very good. You've probably seen this on a menu, maybe. If you look at the menu in a restaurant, you see at the very beginning.
Yes, like appetite.
Appetizer. Yeah,
Appetizer. We
Yeah.
have the similar word in Russia, appetitный, appetizer.
Yeah, appetizer or starter. It's also common to see on the menu at the beginning. Something you have small before the main dish. So appetizing, how would you use this word, Lydia, in a sentence?
Appetizing. The chef in famous restaurant did appetizing dishes. Made appetizing dishes from fish.
Very good. Yeah, excellent. So he made very appetizing dishes. Yeah. Or he makes very appetizing dishes. Excellent. Very good sentence. So another one you can use, which is quite nice. I'll type it for you. Mouth-watering. Have you heard of that before? Mouth-watering. Something is
mouth become wet.
Exactly. When you think about strawberries or raspberries, your mouth starts to water Yeah, a little bit of saliva comes. So this is where it comes from. You think about pavlova. Do you know pavlova?
Yeah.
It's a nice, very nice cake. It's actually in Australia. I don't know if you know the history about this. The pavlova is a cake.
Dancer.
Yes, it was named after her. Did you know this?
Yes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, good. So in Australia,
Pavlova, ballerina.
yeah, she was a ballerina, I believe. Yeah, so it's very popular in Australia, and I love it over there. Actually, my mum made it the other day for my birthday. So that was very mouth-watering. Yeah, if you think about it, it waters your mouth. All right. Number 3, Stas.
Overfishing, it's B, catching marine life faster than it can reproduce.
Very good. Okay,
Very
next
easy.
sentence. Yeah, that was an easy one.
Overfishing could be an environmental disaster for our planet.
Yes, absolutely. Very good sentence. Yeah,
Thank you.
well constructed. Okay, 4. Kenny?
Unsustainable. It's A, not capable of living or operating in this way in the future.
Yeah, very good. Unsustainable, not capable of living or operating in this way in the future. So how would you make a sentence with this?
Okay. The exchange rate of Russian currency is unsustainable.
Perfect. Very nice. Yeah, that's good. And it fits the sentence perfectly. Yeah. Well done. Okay, number 5, Lydia.
By catch. I don't know.
Bycatch.
It's F.
Catching. Marine life faster than it can reproduce, no?
No,
Yeah.
it's F.
F. Yeah, so
F?
marine life that is caught accidentally and returned to the sea. So bycatch.
Okay.
So this is like so. Have any of you heard of this before, or is this the first time?
First time.
First time.
First time.
So this is a noun. A noun. Yeah. So when these fishermen and these big companies, they catch fish. Sometimes they catch marine life or fish, certain fish, which they didn't actually want to catch. Yeah, so if they're fishing for I don't know, tuna, and they catch other smaller fish, or maybe squid, octopus, and whatnot, that's going to be a bycatch. Something which is not wanted, was caught by accident, and then they return it to the sea. Okay. All right, should we move on? Okay, number 6. Stas?
Spoil. I think it's H, to become rotten.
Yes, very good. Spoil. Did you hear about this before?
I hear about spoiler. I think it's the same. The root of the word. That the spoiler, it's when you something to портишь.
Brilliant.
No? It's not the same.
I think it's similar.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's too. That's I find. And yes, of course, I just Google it and I find that I was right.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it can be a verb or a noun. Depends on what context you are saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of definitions.
Yeah. Okay, so how would you use spoil in a sentence?
The spoiled food can be dangerous for your stomach. I don't know.
Yes, very good. Yeah, spoiled food can be very dangerous for your stomach. You know, you can have something like food poisoning. If you have food poisoning, ooh, it's very, very bad. You'll be in the hospital for quite some time.
Yeah.
All right. Number 7, Kenny.
En route. En route. Do I pronounce correctly?
En route.
En route.
En route, yeah.
En route. It's C, on the way to a destination.
Very good, yes.
So as example, I can say that I have bought the sushi en route to the work.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. On the way. I've bought some sushi en route to work. Yeah. So you can also use it when you're traveling. You know, you're traveling somewhere, you were in transit, yeah, or something happened while you were traveling on the journey, so you can use en route in that way. This is obviously, you can see it's French. It's pretty obvious originally. Okay, well done. Lydia, number 8.
Extinction. It's истребление где тут? Так. Is the intake or use of something, maybe? Intake?
No.
No? No? Yes.
When something becomes extinct.
Extinct when it's the population is decrease, and I mean fishes by this action, but I can't find this.
Maybe it's I, complete loss of fish.
Yeah, so not only do they decrease, but they totally disappear. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. So the completion or the complete loss of a species, like dinosaurs, like they say, you know? They're extinct. They're extinct. So it's going to be this one, yeah, I. The complete loss of species. So how do you think you can use extinction in a sentence?
If we don't concern about our fauna and flora and fauna, all species of these animals will be extinct. No, it's noun.
Extinct? Yeah,
As a result, it will be extinction.
Good. Yeah. As a result, or you could say the result will be or would be extinction.
Extinction, yes.
Yeah. Or they will suffer from extinction. So basically, they will be extinct. Excellent. Very good. All right. Second last one. Stas?
Consumption. I don't know, but I think it's A, not capable of living or operating in this way in the future.
Consumption, you consume when you use something.
Yes.
It's B. No, it's D.
D?
D, yes.
D.
Or use of something?
Low energy consumption bulb.
Because it's a familiar word for me, because I was an economist. I think it's like some economist term, like mass consumption, like this. And okay, the intake or use of something, consumption, okay.
Yeah, we can use that in economy as well. Yeah, the mass consumption of.
So, there is one word consumer which have the same root.
Yes, good.
So the right answer is D.
Yes.
Yeah, D is the correct one. So if you think of consumers in the economic term, what do consumers do? They use products.
Yeah.
All right? So we are all consumers of the internet. We all need the internet. We got to consume it.
And we are. Can we say that we are a society of consumption? Consumption society?
Yeah, it was my sentence.
Aha.
I steal it.
Sorry, I didn't do it intentionally.
Oh, so the consumption and intake, it's the same because I don't know what does mean intake. So I
To
will.
intake, basically, in this case, to consume or to eat.
Oh, yeah, I will know something
Yeah.
new. Sorry.
Yeah. So to consume, you can say either to intake or to consume, to use something.
Use something. Okay.
Okay, try give us a sentence.
Yes, Evgeny said that my sentence was mass consumptions is our idol in nowadays, something like this.
Yes, yes, we are or preoccupied with, you know, consumption of the material world.
Yeah, I think it's a big problem as
It is.
overfishing now in our society now.
You're very correct when you say that. Yeah, and it's this is how the marketing companies always get us, isn't it? They know how to take money from our pockets.
Yeah.
Even when it's Christmas, when it's New Year, Easter, all of these festive seasons, they still, market it so well. Actually, there is no origin there, really. Okay, and the last one.
Sanctuary. 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 It's difficult to pronounce, but it's safe place. It's all somewhere here. A safe place without any disturbance.
Yeah, very good. Where is it? A safe place without any disturbances. Sanctuary, yeah? Sanctuary. Yeah. Sanctuary, this is the safe place without any disturbances. Have you heard of this word before?
No.
No, it's new?
I did.
Okay. How would you use this in a sentence?
My home is my sanctuary.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Perfect. So this is your safe place without, anyone disturbing you. Yeah. My little office is my sanctuary. This is where you get your peace and you're quiet. All right, well done, guys. Time has really caught up to us. We still have quite a fair bit to do. I think we have 3 minutes, and that's enough for us to read this passage. What do you think? Speed reading, huh? I think all three of you are pretty good at reading, so let's see if we can do this in the next 3 minutes. Huh? So, Lydia, could you please start reading?
What is your favorite type of sushi? Do you prefer tuna, salmon, or halibut? Maybe you don't have a thing for raw fish. Perhaps barbecued trout or grilled prawns sound more appetizing. Approximately 1 billion people rely on some form of seafood as their main source of protein. As the human population grows, fish populations steadily decline. Marine biologists warn that all types of fish could go extinct within a few decades if we continue overfishing.
Excellent. Yeah, that was well read. Thank you. So I'm going to have to interrupt there. Yeah, a couple of things. This word, the L is silent. So we say salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah, salmon. Good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, trout.
Halibut.
Sorry? Yeah, you corrected.
Halibut.
Halibut.
What is it?
Halibut.
Okay, kind of fish. Okay.
Yeah.
And trout is?
Also.
Forel.
Yeah, so we have tuna, salmon, halibut,
Mm-hmm.
trout, different type of fish. Okay, well read. Let's keep going. Stas?
Yeah, an early example of overfishing took place in the 18th, I don't know,
1800s.
1800s. Humans began killing whales for lamp oil. As humans learned new ways to fish in the 20th century, demand for protein-rich food increased. Commercial fisheries began to take the place of local fishermen. Before long, consumers were able to choose from a wide variety of seafood from all over the world.
Very good. Well read. Okay, let's keep it going. Evgeny?
As fish population decrease, commercial fishing fleets come up with new ways to find and catch fish. Today, commercial fishing companies use massive nets and hunt for fish in deeper parts of the ocean. Some large ocean fish, such as bluefin tuna, have declined by 90% in recent years. Birds, bears, and other animals that rely on fish for food are dying off quick.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, this is what you mentioned earlier, isn't it, Evgeny? The chain,
Yeah.
the food chain changes. So
Food chain.
birds, bears, and other animals are also affected. Okay, Lydia?
Unsustainable fishing methods are largely to blame for this environmental disaster. For every pound of fish that makes it to a grocery store or restaurant, approximately 5 pounds of bycatch gets thrown back overboard. This marine life that's caught unintentionally often dies before returning to the water. In addition to this wastage, approximately 20 to 45% of fish that is caught for food goes uneaten. Some fish spoil and rot, while other fish is wasted at the restaurant or dinner table.
Very good. Yeah, some fish spoils en route, so on the way, or during the journey. Yeah. Okay, well done. Stas, you can do the last one again.
Okay, how can the average seafood lover help prevent a mass extinction of marine life? Fish farms may not be the answer. It takes about 5 kilograms of captured fish to feed 1 kilogram of farmed salmon. Environmentalists recommend other solutions such as reducing consumption and buying local seafood. People can also support fishing clubs and marine sanctuaries. Teaching kids and youth about overfishing and the destruction of the food chain may be the most important thing to do. Should we take kids to aquariums to do this?
Yes, very good. Well read. Well done, guys. We've done it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for reading. See here we have some comprehension questions, which aren't necessarily that important. But what I'd like you to do in your spare time is kind of homework. On the next page, I'll actually give you the link for this, so you can download it, this PDF, and then you can do the vocabulary review, and then there is also some very, very handy idioms here and expressions. Yeah, when something is fishy, what does that mean? Have you ever heard of that?
It's tricky, like fishy, tricky, and fire, and fire. No,
no.
It's not honesty.
In bad mood? No?
No. When something is fishy, something is a little bit strange or not quite right. Mysterious. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so these are quite handy. Yeah, I'm going to give you...
It's not possible to guess.
Yeah, so...
You have to know it.
Exactly. You have to remember and memorize it, because if you think logically, you will be wrong. Even if you translate it literally, it's very difficult to understand it. So you just gotta have to remember. It's a shame we didn't get a chance to go through them, but yeah, go through these and you have the answers at the very end. And actually, a bit more grammar here is mentioned. And maybe next time, tomorrow, if you join again, if you like, we can go through some of these. Just mention it to me. I'll do that with pleasure. So here is the link. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. Yeah, let me do that again. 1 second. Okay, the second link is the one. Okay, so that's the link that you need. Download it, save it to your computer, and have fun with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, any questions?
No, it was great.
All clear? Lovely. I'm very happy. It was a pleasure. Very nice to meet you, Stas and Evgeny.
Yeah, it's mutual.
Very nice to meet you too.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a great evening, and I shall see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you. Bye bye. Bye
Thank
bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Everybody.